Self-isolation means closing your door to the outside world, not going outside in public, not taking public transport, and that includes taxis. When it comes to eating, you should be eating on your own, using your own crockery and cutlery, mugs and glasses, and then washing them up with hot water and soap or putting them in the dishwasher, and then wiping down any hard surfaces that you may have touched with cleaning fluids containing bleach. Towels and bedding should be regularly washed on a hot wash at a minimum of 60 degrees. If you're sharing a bathroom with other people, make sure they use it first, you use it last, and make sure afterwards you clean it thoroughly. Of course, use your own towels and toiletries, keep them completely separate from everybody else. Proper self-isolation, if you live in a household with other people, means staying in your own room as much as possible, closing the door, opening the window for ventilation, and having your meals alone. Whatever waste you produce and put into a plastic bag, double bag that bag so that you're reducing the risk of transmission to other people. And keep the bag until such time you know your test is negative. If it turns out to be positive, then keep the bag and wait for advice about disposal. And having your deliveries parked outside on the doorstep so that you don't come into contact with people bringing those things to you.
People are pretty scared. I mean, you know me, I'm pretty stoic. And even I had a couple of wobbles over the weekend. You know, I think we're all a bit worried, aren't we?
Of course. These are worrying times, but this is what I would say. I understand that there's a lot of anxiety. People are picking up all kinds of mixed messages.
Sure.
The media's inflaming this out of all proportion. And whilst we need to be concerned, there needs to be calm minds and clarity on this. We need to trust the people in charge. GPs and other health professionals doing a fantastic job. And I'm here to answer any questions you may have a little later on.
Absolutely. Trust the science, Hilary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trust the science. Well, someone who is already taking precautions is journalist Jennie Bond, who joins me from her home in Devon. Jennie, you are unbelievably almost 70 years old. Your husband, James, though, he's 80 and he's got a few health issues. So are you at the stage now where you're considering actually just to self-isolate?
Well, we are, to a certain extent anyway. I think we've got to be sensible about this, as Hilary was saying. I've been away, actually, we've been away for a couple of months, and we didn't realise quite how crazy it was back here and how serious it was. And I've gotten some trouble with my daughter, who's 30, who was saying, Mum, you need to take this seriously. And I, like you, Lorraine, was probably saying, oh, look, we've been through AIDS and HIV and foot and mouth and everything else we've been through, bird flu. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Well, it's not quite as fine as I thought. And because of Jim's underlying health conditions, you know, the heart condition, touch diabetes, blood pressure pills, being 80, he's a prime candidate. So we are being sensible. We're very lucky. We live in a beautiful valley in Devon overlooking the sea, a lovely place to isolate ourselves. But I'm not doing it totally and completely at the moment.
Right, but maybe thinking about it. Do you know what, Jennie? We've got Hilary here, voice of reason, and I just wondered if there was any concerns or worries you had you might want to ask him.
Well, yeah, Hilary, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, Jennie.
I wanted to ask you, actually, our daughter has a little baby and her partner works away and he's about to go away tomorrow, and he'll be away a lot. And she needs grandmum's support and grandpa, if possible. So I want to see her, but I'm going to be... well, is it sensible for her to come over and visit us?
Oh, absolutely. As long as they've not got symptoms, as long as they haven't been in touch with a confirmed case, the advice at the moment is, of course, they should visit. Life has to go on, grandchildren to see grandparents, and absolutely no reason why not to do that. But clearly...
Yes, because I think, grandparents play quite a big role. It's not just them supporting us, it's us supporting them, isn't it?
Absolutely. So unless anyone's got symptoms, that should continue. Just be careful, just take care. But anybody who has got symptoms or is at all, suspiciously been in touch with somebody who's a confirmed case, then that's different. But carry on doing those things.
Sure.
And I'm going to have a cup of coffee today with. Well, I haven't got any neighbours around here, just one down the valley, and she's self-isolating actually because her husband's just come back from California, so they're going to just stay down there for 7 days, make sure there's no symptoms, which is very sensible. But I said to her, surely we could meet for a little cup of coffee outside, coats on, sun shining. 6 feet apart. That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's no direct contact with a confirmed case. You've travelled from California, but lots of places in the world have got a few cases. So just because they've been there doesn't mean to say they're incubating the infection. Go and have a cup of coffee somewhere. Maybe keep a distance, other side of the table, maybe if you want to be doubly sure. But I can't see any great risk in that at all.
Oh, Hilary, you're making me feel a lot better.
Good.
Actually,
Good.
just just hearing that from you makes me feel an awful lot better. And Jennie, I guess we just take it every day, a day at a time, and we just, if things change, we have to adapt.
I think so. I mean, it's very important that elderly people aren't completely isolated. And thank goodness for all the social media we have now. I think there is a touch of hysteria in the air, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. I think we have to be extremely sensible, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and of course there's a lot of fake information out there, lots of nonsense advice. If you're going to follow advice, make sure it's trusted and reputable, coming from a good source.
Make sure it's you, basically.
Well,
that's it.
I'll help if I can.
Jennie, thanks ever so much. I hope things work out. And as you said, if you do have to self-isolate, you're actually in a very, very beautiful part of the world. But good luck to you and, of course, to everyone. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.